Here on the main road through Lisworney, this is one of the pinch points for the planning applications. This is the main access way for the vehicles. We talk about up to 100 vehicles a day, or well in excess of that from the information that's available. And if you look just further down, there is extremely tight one-lane traffic, and the lack of road infrastructure is demonstrated at that pinch point. At peak times, in an hour's time or in the evening, there are queues of traffic from lorries trying to go each way, reversing back. You have articulated lorries trying to reverse, and we know how difficult obviously that is. Well, this road is difficult as it is. Single lane traffic and 2 lorries coming is the main access way to the industrial park, and 100 extra vehicles along this road will make it extremely difficult. We need to remember there are 3 applications. The first application is using the former aircraft hangars in Llandow. It's a major change of use in my opinion from what they have been used for and for what the environment can take. Let's not forget those aircraft hangars are separate to the industrial park. In addition, it's a green area, there are hedgerows around, children playing, lots of wildlife, and that would be the main access way would be through Lisworney into Llandow, down a tiny country road, and it would completely change the nature of that environment.
Well, my name is Gareth Williams. I've been living here for about 15 years. I've got 2 children, Luke who is 8 and Katie who is 6. When they go to school, obviously this is the area where they come for the bus stop. But now, my understanding is from the planning application that there's going to be in excess of 60 vehicles a day, and this was brought out in a public meeting as well a couple of weeks ago. And I am really concerned and really worried about it, because my children are always on to me about, can we go up to the bus stop on their own? Can I take the bike up to the bus stop? And naturally this is something they want to do as they progress in age, and there is no way that these children could possibly do that. It's going to be bad enough just walking up with me to the bus stop, because there are other children who use the bus stop, Chloe who's got 3 children and Rosie who's got a grandson, and I just really feel quite concerned that this is going to happen one day. As a parent, got a lot of concern, because the lorry is going to run on the weekend as well, and there's going to be a huge change to the environment.
Around the site in Llandow, there are 2 schools that collect children to take to Collinson and to Ysgol in Cowbridge. But the problem is not only immediate, it's much wider than that, because the main access road would come from Rhondda and Taff. It would come through Llangan School, and that's several miles from the site, north of the A48, and the lorries that we're talking about would also fly past that school, as they do now to a degree on a daily basis, down towards Llandow. So they would come past Llangan School, through Pentremyric, Lisworney, down into Llandow, a passing where all these children have been collected.
When a lorry comes along, we have to go and head on. It's really dangerous.
Waiting for the bus in the morning, we haven't got a bus shelter, we have to wait on the road. If there was loads of lorries coming down the road and smells, I would be worried to play in my garden and on the road.
The strong objections are basically around the road infrastructure, and it can't be demonstrated better than anywhere here in Lisworney, because this is the main access site. The industrial park, I would like to see high quality jobs. I'd like to see people, lots of professional people live in this area. They're looking for office accommodation, they're looking for small industrial units to allow small businesses to grow, rather than a large site all of waste management. And let's not forget, if we put all of these 3 facilities together, it could well result in Llandow and the south-west part of the Vale of Glamorgan becoming a waste management centre, if you like, for South East Wales. I think that is completely wrong. It doesn't fit in with our aspirations. We need to remember, in a couple of years' time, we'll have the Eisteddfod here. That will bring tens of thousands of people to the Vale of Glamorgan, which I believe is one of the most beautiful parts of Wales. They will be travelling from all over the UK and beyond to come here. And do we really want 3 waste management sites on our doorstep? I don't think we do. I think it's wrong, and we need to ensure that the planners recommend rejection and that the councils deliver that. I don't think that the unitary development plan or the local development plan from the local authority should accept this, and I don't think it does. In addition, even the Welsh Assembly Government's policies, which are pretty strongly in favour of these sorts of developments, can't ignore local issues, fundamental planning reasons, as well obviously as the groundswell of support that's come together. In the time that I've been elected as the Member of Parliament, but also as an Assembly member living in the constituency, I've noticed that this has probably galvanised public opinion stronger than almost any other issue. It's brought everyone together of all political parties, and I'm confident that if we can make the right representation to the planners and to the local authority, then it will be rejected.